Hello, everybody. Welcome to CatSCAN News Live. Yes, and my new tagline is "Come for the news, stay for the operator error scuff." Because it's not a stream if there's not scuff. I have been told it's in the byline. Hello. Yes, I can not. Fortunately, I don't know how to see. What was the tagline to make it wave? Was it the shift button? Was that waving, or was it? Oh, is it? There's the wave. Okay, yeah, it's all three buttons together. Hello. Alright, so yeah, we got. Yeah, I don't know why I'm yawning, but let's get right to the news. Oh, a lot of little emojis there. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to do my own, but. Oh, and I was thinking. Yeah, I know Discord, I have to have Nitro before I can do animated things, but I have not yet figured out how to. I haven't bothered checking with Twitch. So much going on. I need to be better organized. Make more lists and then forget where I put the list. But anyways, let's get to the first story. I want news stories on the cover. It's actually not this. I've got to switch back, but this one because it was storming here last night. Lightning strikes video stuns with raw power and doubts. Nigerian investor. Okay, I am skeptical from that phrase alone. Morris Monier shared a nearly 6-minute compilation of lightning strikes on Monday, showing trees splintering, animals dropping, and people frozen, captioned, "Underestimated how terrifying lightning can be." It racked up millions of views, 32,000 likes, and mixed reactions. Jokes like, "Nature was like their pig." I think that's a pig. Personal close call stories. Safety tips such as avoiding trees and seeking cars. Plus, skeptics calling most clips AI generated with tools like Sora. The video highlights real dangers as lightning kills about 240,000 people yearly worldwide, urging respect for nature's fury amid 2026 stormy weather. Yeah, we had a little bit of lightning last night. More thunder than lightning that I know of, but maybe that's because I wasn't looking outside all the time, but I could always hear the thunder. And it was more rain than anything else. So yeah, this does happen. Lightning can do that to trees. It can destroy trees very easily. Yeah. Mm, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that could have been AI, but yeah, yeah, do not go outside during storms. There was a doggy. Screw you, people. I don't want to see that. Shame on you. Okay, no. Don't hurt the doggies. No pets are allowed to be harmed in the making of this video. Stream, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna be curious about this. I want to see what this is. This is from. Okay. Okay. Teen activist Young Bob assaulted at Manchester debate stand. 17-year-old CEO. You can be CEO at 17 in the UK. That's interesting. You can't watch YouTube or anything. A Project Albion. Real name reportedly Thomas Moffat. Okay, if you don't know what their real name is, for sure don't do it. They're still a minor, you dummy. Was dragged to the ground and beaten by a group of men while running a public debate stand in Manchester City near a Gong restaurant. He suffered cuts, bruises to his face and head, marks on his neck and back, with paramedics checking him at the scene before he planned a hospital visit. Police arrived 5 minutes later but made no arrests. Of course. Amid nearby counter-protests by Stand Up to Racism, young Bob alleged they encouraged the attackers and filmed the assault, now vowing to build a security team for future events. The incident highlights risks for solo activists and amid divided reactions from supporters decrying violence to others urging caution. Okay, so it was a scam to racism people because, yeah, it says Karen protest, so he was with it. Mm, yeah. Okay, yeah, this. Yeah, well, okay, what's this says he is? Yes, uh, so this, yeah, this targeted, I'm glad, like, that they don't, yeah, because they want to prove, yeah, that they're not violent or anything. Yeah. Real. Yeah, people. eh, mm, mm. And a lot of this is. eh, Oh, this is interesting. Oh, hello, TJ. Hello, and yeah, I think I did say hello to you too, Trout. Yeah, I haven't had my full dose of coffee yet. Okay, I don't know what. Don't expect me to know what I have done, or I promise scuff. Okay, it's only operator error scuff today. I am not really with it anyway. We're just looking over comments about a teenager who he was trying to do what oh, was it Stephen Crow? Oh, who is it who has the thing up that says debate me or whatever? Was that Stephen Crowder? I do not know. Okay, let me just check. I'm trying to. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so this kid was trying to do the same, and a bunch of non-Brits attacked at Manchester attacked him because, yeah, of course they are that great. Yeah. Yeah, that guy. Yeah. Yeah, this kid was 17-year-old trying to do the same thing, and we'll watch to see where the migrants and there were, yes, the people not taking kindly to that. That was the result. Manchester. Because yeah, that's showing that they want to assimilate and are good citizens. That's their goal apparently. And yeah, I know I keep behind way too much. Anything else? Okay, that's other stuff. So let's check trending now. Oh, France. Anything going on in France? Oh, this is saying he's 48 years. Okay. Mm. Okay, I don't know who this person is. Oh. Oh, the leader of India. Okay. In India, Modi organizes the Hunt for Muslims, pursues a xenophobic policy. Is that true? I want to see. See if that's true. Okay. Oh, starting in October. Okay. But now, what am I doing? Okay. Uh, okay. This was 4 days ago, and then deporting thousands from that. So apparently they are. Okay. Uh, uh, mm. Okay. Yeah, they are, but okay. What is? Let's see. Okay. Yeah, they are. Okay. And that was, yeah, a week ago. So yeah, they are doing quite a few deportations in India now. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. Mm, mm. What's wrong with your makeup? What does this sound like? Yeah, what's wrong with her makeup? Looks like. I don't know if people are not happy with them now. I haven't heard anything about that, but this is weird stuff. Okay. A digital ID, that is other things. Monday motivation, yeah, you just tell what you can do with your Monday motivation. Okay, but let's hop over to YouTube because I do want to watch a video that's kind of more, some of you is xenophobic, but let's see what. Yes, I don't money to afford crime.
Japan is clearly fed up with IRL streamers, as this one was nearly arrested while live streaming himself being obnoxious in Japan.
After day 2, chat. After day 2. Oh. Oh, hey, chill. Okay, chill.
And then on top of that, he's also gambling and promoting gambling while he's in Japan, which is also illegal, all in the name of money and some internet attention.
Pachinko. I hear gambling in Japan, I think of pachinko.
Wait, what did I do, bro? What did I do in addition? Bro, chill, yo, Dom KV Clips. I'm in damn Miami right now, Dom. I'm in Miami, bro.
And he's not even 20 years old, but he's already being compared to Johnny Somali. So clearly he's on a great path. But before this, I've never heard of him, but he's been making headlines for things like, speeding on stream, being swatted, and being kicked out of Disney, and of course, trespassing.
Someone just swatted us. Look, Oblivion. It's just a random internet guy. We're just here filming and we're just streaming. Like, we're just enjoying Disney like everyone else. We're not harming no one.
But unfortunately, we've received multiple concerns.
I understand, but I just explained the whole situation.
Not really, though.
Obviously, you are on private property. They have their questions that they want to answer, or whatever. If they don't feel like you're being cooperative, at that point, they could ask you to leave.
We're going to have to end your day today.
You want them trespassed?
Not Lowe's.
All of you leave or you're going to be arrested.
I'm like,
right
no,
now.
Lowe's.
I don't believe that.
Okay, you're under arrest. Put your hands behind your back.
Bro. I wasn't even doing
Do you have anything
nothing.
that's going to stick me, stab me?
I got my bro.
Hey, back away.
Oh my.
He's going to jail. He's not going to jail. Yes, he is.
And I mean, honestly, it just feels like Kick is this one big factory that just pumps out obnoxious IRL streamers at an increasing rate. And honestly, it seems like they're just imploding their own careers at a similar rate. That's why the obnoxious IRL stream factory just has to keep on pumping out new ones, because they only last for like a year or two. But of course, when your whole content strategy is just harassing people in public, things tend to go wrong. And I think it's safe to say that no amount of views is worth being locked up in a foreign prison. I mean, hey, just ask Johnny Somali, who's currently appealing his prison labor sentence in South Korea. But the subject of today's video is Oblivion. Not to be confused with like one of the best games ever made. Honestly, it's still
But yeah, I'm fed up with. Well, I never watch those kind of stuff, especially, dude. Leave Japan alone. To my. Oh. Yeah, like I said, I am mostly Celtic, ethnicity-wise, but individually, if you don't group your name, I'm more Japanese than anything else, so they can just stop being rude to. Yes, I take this personally.
shame they haven't dropped Elder Scrolls 6, but here we are, still waiting. But this kid, at not even 20, is already infinitely more successful than Johnny Somali ever was. Unfortunately, though, this burden to society is completely unconcerned about how he gets famous, and is just following the footsteps of many terrible other IRL streamers we often talk about here on this channel. And the dude has been attempting to go viral for a long time. He's consistently been tagging Neon in his videos as well, so at least that's a little bit better than Johnny Somali, but the bar is set pretty low. Regardless though, Oblivion started off on TikTok, but it's a little hard to follow his timeline because believe it or not, I was not following his whole come up. But hey, I guess I'm now forced to study him regardless because he did a little bit of goofing around. And it seems like he posted on TikTok, YouTube, and has been streaming for a good couple of years with 300,000 followers on Kick and over 1 million followers on TikTok. And it's very clear that he just wanted to go viral at all costs, no matter how controversial it was or if he was the butt of his own joke. And things started off in an innocent way by him just making jokes about never being able to kiss a girl and making fun of himself for being inexperienced and nervous around them, but clearly, you know, amping it up for the camera. And then of course he kind of followed Neon's route by doing the whole I'd rather play Fortnite than be with a girl, which, you know, is just bait because at the end of the day, who cares?
You got a winter formal date?
No, I'm not going.
You don't got a date, huh, Christian?
No, I don't.
Take her, bro.
I think I'm gonna play Fortnite. You know?
Damn, you're not even gonna ask me, bro?
No.
And of course, he also normally features either an IG model or an OF model in his content to drive more attention to it. And while it often changes from stream to stream, no matter who it is, viewers either like the girl and ship them together or hate her and just spew insults at her. And usually, it's kind of a mix of both, but again, Oblivion doesn't care because it's all about the clips and clicks. And I guess he made enough noise and put himself out there enough to earn the attention of Aiden Ross and people who orbit him. So they put him on the brand risk event and he ended up fighting in multiple cards. And apparently he's not even a bad boxer, which I guess sort of explains him streaming in Japan with Ryan Garcia and just being friends with him in general. But regardless, Oblivion is becoming a big enough streamer in his own right, but not exactly all for the right reasons. Because while he was on that trip in Japan with Ryan Garcia, Oblivion found himself in some hot water after he was caught filming inside of some shop. And it's no secret that filming people without their consent in Japan is not only a huge social taboo, but it does infringe on their rights to privacy, especially when you're filming inside of a business. And anytime you visit a foreign country, there's going to be different sets of social rules, and sometimes it even extends into laws. And I think it's safe to say that Americans are pretty desensitized to content creators being a nuisance in public places. So when they visit other countries,
I am not desensitized to it. I do not like it. I never see the point. But then too, these kids, and I'm also wondering how can he be promoting online gambling like through what is it? Oh, what's that site that does the online gambling? Oh, it's related to Kick, I think. Strike Error. It begins with. Oh, what is the online gambling site? I don't know. Okay. Dreamy. Maybe that will tell me which one is the one. Okay. It's not. Sorry. Kick. No. Who was it? This is not telling me. I don't even remember anymore. Oh, I knew. Okay. People gambling. Twitch streamers. Okay. But what was the company? What is the company name that does that? Okay. You know, I didn't think that would do it, but I think maybe they would show anything. Others. What? This is so stupid. Come on. Steak. That was it. Steak.com. Okay, there we go. Ah. Alright, now back to the video.
They might not even consider that yelling insanely loud at chat and live streaming random people might be frowned upon. And here, Oblivion walks into a convenience store after being unable to get into the Chrome Hearts store, and almost instantly, the shopkeeper has his hand up, blocking the filming angles and shoves them out the store.
But nah, chat, Michi streams are gonna happen. What's it called? After day 2, chat. After day 2. Oh.
I have a friend with benefits.
5% cashback rewards on gas, groceries, and internet.
Credit One Bank for what's ahead.
1 KFC Supergirl Ultimate Meal.
Instructions say leave on ledge.
The KFC.
Oh, hey, chill. Okay, chill.
And apparently, he has no problem touching the camera and even grabbing Oblivion and his cameraman and forcibly removing them from the store. I mean, they barely made it 5 feet in, and they were thrown out. Which makes me ask the question, what were they doing in there before? Because if they just showed up like that and he had that kind of reaction, most likely something happened in that store earlier. But regardless, there was definitely a language barrier. Oblivion just kept saying chill. I think he said chill like 120 times here. But apparently the shopkeeper was saying, stop filming and delete the footage. That's apparently what he was saying.
Chill.
We're leaving. Bye. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.
Chill.
But I guess it gets even worse for them because the shopkeeper doesn't let them leave. He actually calls the police while keeping an eye on them in the area.
Hey, why is he being like that?
Okay, over there, Kev, just film it over there.
Okay, chill. Now my cameraman, chill. Okay. I know.
We're leaving. Let's go.
No. Nowhere. No. We're leaving. Why is he still pressing up on us?
Stop.
No. You're not gonna touch my cameraman. Chill.
Let's
We're here.
Don't
touch me.
Don't touch
I'm not
us.
touching
This
you.
way, Kev, this way.
Let's go, Kev. Leave. Kev. No.
外国人が
What are you doing, bro? What is he doing? Pre-jail? We're not doing nothing wrong. Kev, come. Kev, go. Kev, go. Kev, go.
Kev, right here now.
Chill, bro. Like, what is he doing, bro?
Bye.
No.
Yes, bye.
No.
Hey, what is he on?
He's trying to hit the camera. Tell him in Japanese to leave us alone.
And the whole time he was acting shocked at why he could be annoyed with them. And to be fair, Oblivion wasn't, he wasn't really doing anything wrong here. He wasn't acting obnoxious like Johnny Somali. He was just naturally loud and kind of annoying and is visiting a place where both of those things, I guess, are taboo. But they did.
Oh, no, I do not want alcohol poisoning. No, thank you.
Did still continue filming the guy after he repeatedly asked them to stop because the cameraman, I guess, is too dense to realize that if he's filming Oblivion in an altercation, he's also filming the guy. So, yeah, I don't think they put 2 and 2 together. Or who knows, maybe they just wanted the content. Regardless, though, the police arrive and I guess tell him that he has to delete the clip, and they ask if they can confirm that it's not saved in the camera. And this is kind of crazy because it's live and it really shows the barrier of what the police understand of, like, filming versus live streaming, because of course it's not saved on the device. They're just kind of live streaming off of a camera.
He's saying, can you see your like photo folder just to show that it's not saved.
Here?
Yeah.
Here. Today.
today.
その保
Japan.
存はされてないんですよね。
まあ一応確認のため。
はいはい。
Yeah, I didn't save it.
today こんだけの。
Yeah.
はい。
No save.
And then not to mention, they're also actively streaming this police interaction because, again, it's content. And he didn't even delete the VOD of this. It's still up on his Kick channel as of right now. So I don't know why they would live stream themselves lying to police and then keep the evidence of them lying to police up on their channel. But of course, Oblivion
Because they're stupid, that's why.
here, he pleaded ignorance or oblivious, and his fans pointed fingers at the shopkeeper, saying that he was the one who overreacted. Now, there is a very obvious no filming sign that they just waltzed right past, but still.
But nah, chat, Michi streams are gonna happen. What's it called?
I think this just shows that Japan is starting to get sick and tired of the IRL streamers. Now, did Oblivion do anything crazy over the top here? Not really. The dude was just being obnoxious and loud. And then, of course, he kept filming the shopkeeper, but, you know, I guess there was some sort of language barrier here as well. And obviously, when these no filming signs are there, that probably means that this isn't the first time this happened, which could be why the shopkeeper reacted so strongly to this. So maybe Oblivion hasn't even been in there before, but it's safe to say the shopkeeper's sick and tired of this. I mean, especially with the whole Chrome Heart store being right there, I think a whole bunch of wannabe influencers are probably ending up around that shop filming. But again, from my understanding, filming in public is just frowned upon. It's not technically illegal in Japan. But obviously, this clip made the rounds with a whole bunch of people calling him the new Johnny Smalley and warning him that the consequences would definitely follow if he wasn't careful here, because clearly things didn't go well for Johnny. You don't want to model your life after Johnny. That's for sure. And now he's back to his regular content, which means I guess he sets up dates with one of his many girls and films himself gambling on stake in IRL. Despite people hating him for his behavior, he currently seems to have gotten away with it, and I guess is doing his best to avoid having something like that happen in the future again.
Oh, is it okay if we record?
Yes, but just like in the corner.
How to say is it okay to record in Japanese?
That being said, he is still filming in public, and his own community has brought up another interesting point while he continues his trip in Japan. And that is that gambling in most forms is just illegal in Japan, and that includes spinning slots on stake or whatever he's doing. And someone in Oblivion's own Discord posted a screenshot warning him to not gamble when he's live the next day. And this is obviously because of the legalities.
Bro, you already ruined my day. Wait, what did I do, bro? What did I do? In addition, bro, I'm in damn Miami right now, dumb. I'm in Miami, bro.
And even if he has a stake deal, which, you know, he has a code, so I'm assuming he does, they would probably understand him having to take a short break. But that being said, he probably required to stream like an hour a day or something like that. So I guess instead he told his chat to just shut up, and he was saying that he was in Miami. Clearly, that's just a bulletproof legal argument right there. And it doesn't really help him that he went live later on in Japan, like the same day. So, I guess this guy has unlocked teleportation. But regardless, if he already has people keeping tabs on him,
Oh, I would definitely go to Japan if I could teleport. I won't go to Kihabara.
why is he breaking the law while live streaming it? Because that's just how you end up in more hot water. But for now, though, it seems like he's just back to doing IRL content and trying to become the new Neon. If anything happens with him before he makes it home to California, we'll probably give you guys an update. But other than that, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe, drop a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Okay. Yeah, there wasn't too. Yeah, he's just. It's kind of obnoxious, but not that bad. Okay, now first I'm gonna go over. Let's see. Switch back to Twitch. I mean Twitter. This is Twitter, not Twitch. I knew that. Oh yeah, I wonder if this is stuff people will still trying to say. I show Obama's a woman. Not a woman, she's a man. I don't care. That's something stupid to focus on. It has no. Belgium! What's going on with Belgium? Yeah. Oh yeah, this is okay. Okay, most evil. Oh, let me just check. Okay, yeah. That's to be okay, so ignore them. Alright. Yeah. And 300 billion. Oh, that's about the Iran thing, isn't it? The Iran deal. Yeah. Uh, Okay, well, alright, let me just check the person anyway. Alright. No, it won't. Yeah, I don't think you'll ever get Iran stopped because we haven't heard anything from to the IRGC. Yeah, I want confirmation that the IRGC is going to be gone away. They will no longer have any authority in Iran, and I have not seen that yet. So gotta wait and see. Russians. Oh, is this about the thing at Starmer's house? Yeah. Yeah, when and the thing about Starmer being attacked. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the armed forces are crap. I want to. Uh, yeah. Okay, that is stupid. Okay. Yeah. I didn't want to look up the Starmer. Yeah, because I never heard anything about Starmer's. I mean, Starmer. Person. Yeah, I never heard about these until they're talking about these guys doing it from Russia. It happened in May 2025. Okay. Incident occurred over 5 days. Okay. And now saying, yeah, Russia paid them off or something. Okay. One of those things that the truth will be obscured and we won't know. You know, here Islamic regime, are they gonna say they're gone? Hmm. Yeah, I want to see something more. and that kind of framework. Yeah, there's more going on. Let's just go back. And now let's see what HLC thinks about it. Poor kid. Yes, you know the poor kid is going to be very hurt about this. He never got his... never got to see any action. And he
Learn how
didn't
you could save up to
get
$12,000 at
Ember's autograph
rocketmortgage.com.
during the concert either in Blue Mater's video.
So, UK, you want to talk about it? Talk about what? The world is falling apart and we're simply just trying to drive this dumpster fire of a bus.
I think it's all a matter of perspective, really. Like, I mean, my dumpster fire on this side of the pond is like full of fireworks and has cool explosions and at least, you know, dazzles you as the whole thing comes crashing down. Your dumpster fire is like a dumpster fire behind a Planned Parenthood. It's not pretty.
The United Kingdom has survived and will survive for many generations.
No, it won't. Not until those not helping the citizens are in power. As long as you help the criminals, the UK will not survive.
Yeah, okay, well, the elephant in the room is saying address me, so after the guy tried to behead that dude, now there was another random act of violence from a brown guy stabbing a 17-year-old woman in the neck in broad daylight. The guy that stabbed her was British born. He was born and raised here. Yeah, it took me like 6 different articles to try and find a name. Junaid Nawaz. Yeah, he was born in Great Britain, but he's of Pakistani heritage, and interesting enough, the girl he stabbed was also of Pakistani heritage. But I'm just trying to fully understand how one or both of them being brown just kind of negates your amount of care.
I can answer that for him. Hold on, I gotta put myself in the right headspace. I love beans on toast. Canards are cool. God, it still feels weird saying that. Let me see. I've gotten 65 different countries that have declared independence from me, and I am a shadow of my former self. Okay. So... chim chom flim flam. The only time people ever get mad is when it's a white person being attacked. Beans on toast.
He's been arrested, he's been charged with attempted murder, and having a weapon in public. What more do you want me to do?
Blood Angel, Iron Bull, drawn and quartered, hung by the neck until dead, firing squad, lethal injection. There's a whole lot of different options.
Nah, Buff, that doesn't work there. They don't have the death penalty. They abolished it, I don't know, like the 60s or something.
And a lot of people now are saying bring the death penalty back.
Of course, that rancid opinion would come from the country that has the most powerful military on Earth, because they think that, well, somebody tried to kill my people, or did, now I must kill them. I know you were being sarcastic, but those terms are definitely acceptable. I said this on stream the other night, too. It has nothing to do with race and everything to do with culture. When you immigrate anywhere, you have to assimilate to the culture. And it doesn't, and I got it, this guy wasn't an immigrant, he was natural born, so he definitely should have fucking known better. And, you know, we don't really have a whole lot of room to talk because of the awful shit that happens in our country, but at least we hold people accountable for the most part. It just takes us forever to execute them.
Put all of death row in one building. Give me a couple of glide bombs. I'll have this problem solved.
No, let the kid do it. He needs it. We all know the kid needs some action.
Yeah, unfortunately, I got this whole thing called due process. So it really just ties up the courts with appeals over and over and over. And that's how you get people sitting on death row for 15, 20 years.
It's a bullshit process. We shouldn't give him that many fucking chances. I'd rather off the wrong guy 1 or 2 times rather than let the right guy get away with it.
That is barbaric. It might be. But it's also that this country is free. You're free to do whatever you want, but you're not free of consequences. And people who don't fear their consequences tend to not really do the right thing. Now, I'm not saying we become a police state like North Korea, but their crime rate is incredibly low. So, broken clock twice a day, something like that. And you haven't room to talk. You've been just living in a world of civil unrest. Now, you have your own protests or something, or riot going on. Stuff is burning in New York. No, that's a celebratory riot. There's a difference. Most of the ones we've had lately are over race or something. I don't know. Ah, yes, our team won the Super Bowl or the World Series or... what is basketball? I don't even know what they win there. Let's just burn shit.
Not to give a point to beans on toast, but that sport is kind of confusing. The amount of games they play, the amount of points they rack up. That's why I call it African tree hockey.
Buff! Oh.
African tree hockey. Okay. What those trees are called in Africa. And yes, Grandpa Buff is a national treasure.
Fucking Christ, I'm never gonna recover from that one. UK, at least on the plus side, you did do something good. There was that Russian Shadow Fleet tanker you seized. Do not applaud that. It's a civilian vessel. I do not have Shadow Fleet. Sure you do. Your Black Sea Fleet. It's a shadow of its former self. Because you decided to fuck with me. I've killed a lot of Russians. We will not allow passage through the English Channel of anything that supports your war effort against Ukraine. America, your buffoon in charge no more than 2 weeks ago was talking about how I no longer have teeth and my defense industry cannot do anything. I like to see him eating his words. Look, I'll give credit where credit's due, but you seized an unarmed merchant vessel like 50 miles off your coast. That's not the projection of power you think it is. Look out, United Kingdom. At this rate, you're going to start giving Iran a run for their money. Also, Ukraine, solid work. I saw that you basically destroyed a electronics production facility for Russia, like way inside their border. Just doing my part. I could really use some bullets, though. It was not production facility. It was full of innocent women, children, and puppies. There was puppies in there. Why you kill so many puppies? You are evil.
Hey, Meta. Hello, Claire. Hello. I do have some gossip to tell you. Are you still in New York?
Yeah. Now I'm doing the ones I can avoid.
Russia, did you start reading the Hamas handbook? No, I only strike military targets in Ukraine, and they are constantly striking just civilian places, like parks and in child hospitals and dog adoption facilities. It's the puppies. Americans love puppies. Oh, blow it out your ass, douche sickle.
Douche sickle. Okay, we have a new one, and it actually didn't come from Buff this time. Is that a record? I don't know if we've ever had a non-Buff slur. I know the kid has tried, but that's kind of Buff's territory.
The whole building was covered in anti-drone caging. You did that about a year ago. Unfortunately for you, that anti-drone caging doesn't work against Flamingo cruise missiles.
The Ukrainians may be more aligned with the United States than I had previously assumed.
Hey, yo, Uncle Sam, dude. Hey, I was using the newspaper as a rolling paper, dude, but I saw that, like, we've put operational test pilots in the new B-21. When we get in that character, dude, I hope he sounds like me. I could be like, dude.
I certainly hope he's nothing like you. And newspapers? There's got to be a lot of chemicals in that. No, and I want to break this down for everyone, what a significant kind of threshold this is. Now, I've worked in developmental test before. So there is developmental test and operational test. They both serve separate purposes. So in developmental test, you're making sure everything looks the way it's supposed to. It functions properly. When I hit this switch, what does it do? When I push this button, what does it do? And I worked on this for a couple of different air defense systems and system upgrades. Operational test is when we handed the system at that time over to 343, which I think is now reflagged as 643. And then they try and make it usable on the battlefield, and they figure out exactly what's wrong with it, why does it fail, what needs to change, how things need to work better, so that way they can use it in combat. So development helps develop the system. Operational makes it usable on the battlefield. I mean, he's supposed to be a smart bomber, so maybe I can find someone I can actually communicate with and have an intelligent conversation. Intellectually compatible, if you will.
I'm inter-electronically compatible. The fuck does that mean, guys?
My brain, kid. It means someone can keep up with my brain.
I can keep up with your brain. 10100110110001101.
You just called me an N-word glider in binary. At least use hex.
Hex. I don't mess with voodoo, man. That stuff's scary.
It's computing language. Hexadecimal. You know what? Never mind. Never mind. Just ignore it. We're not going to talk about this anymore. We're just not intellectually compatible. We are combat compatible, though.
Yeah, you just can't keep up with my jokes. I've been farting on your pillow for a month now.
I don't use
God damn it, you little psychopathic fuck. That's why I've been getting pink eye nonstop.
Not to interrupt this bromance, but did you guys see that the Spider-Man of Yemen, apparently, he, fell from a cliff and, died? Spider-Man, splats way better than a spider can.
How long's it been since Sir Isaac Newton had an apple fall on his head? And they still haven't figured out gravity? This is why we make fun of the Middle East. And everywhere else.
Well, that, and I build cooler shit than everybody else. God, my fucking budget is crippling. Fine, I'll bite. What have you built this time? Oh, this isn't new. This was actually built in 2019. It's still in service today. I just never heard about it. I'm the missile guy. And how did I not know about this? But it's a real thing. Someone brought it up. 40mm shoulder-fired cruise missile. What is your cocaine budget for your engineers?
Don't ask questions you don't want answers to, UK.
Not nearly enough,
beans on
dude.
falafel.
I think we focus more on if we can and not really if we should. But I mean, there is an off chance that you're just in a firefight and you need to be able to fire a missile from a M320. That's the underbarrel grenade launcher for, they're newer. The 203 was the old one. The 320 is the new one. So somebody else has a laser designator that looks like a pistol. They point it. Other individual with missile loaded underneath rifle fires said missile. Laser guides it in within 5 yards. Works pretty good. About 2 miles of range.
I guess now we need a ceramite power armor and fucking gene seeds, and we're basically have 40k space marines. Don't use the regular marines, though. Can't have the whole universe getting fucking pregnant. I'm recording this on Sunday, so I don't know how this is gonna go, but as it sits right now, it's looking like we're gonna have a peace deal signed with Iran, probably, by the end of today.
Manage your expectations there. We may not sign it today. We want to make sure we go through everything.
Iran, you're driving me nuts. Everyone else who is in charge over there, which I don't even know who's in charge right now, have all agreed to the terms. There's one guy, the commander of the IRGC, who refuses to make any concessions to the United States, refuses to open up the strait without getting monetary gain from it, and wants to strike back against everybody else. He was the reason y'all hit Israel recently, and how did that turn out for you?
Does everybody not get a say in how we deal with foreign policy here in Iran?
I have a counteroffer. Basically, Uncle Sam, this guy with the RGC seems like he's driving a hard bargain, but he doesn't understand the cards that he's not holding. So I could just, pop over there and... Oh, my goats! Oh, somebody save my goats! Something like that. Or his wives, or I don't know.
Oh, that's it. Oh, whoa. Oh. Oh my, they did. I was worried last time, but this time, there wasn't a Russia's mom joke, was there? We didn't have a Russia's mom joke that I heard. Is Buff okay? Where do they do Russia? Here we go. Yeah, I gotta double check. I don't think I
For
heard
a
a
legal
Russia's
hand
mom
to form
joke.
your business, visit LegalZoom.
That means something's wrong. Stupid.
Women, children, and puppies. There was puppies in there. Why you kill so many puppies? You are evil.
Russia, did you start reading the Hamas handbook?
No, I only strike military targets in Ukraine, and they are constantly striking just civilian places, like parks and in child hospitals and dog adoption facilities. It's the puppies. Americans love puppies.
I'll
Yes, we
blow
do.
it out your ass, douche sickle. The whole building was covered in anti-drone caging. You did that about a year ago. Unfortunately for you, that anti-drone caging doesn't work against Flamingo cruise missiles.
The Ukrainians may be more aligned with the United States than I had previously assumed.
Hey, yo, Uncle Sam, dude. Hey, I was using.
Okay, now, is it done? Yeah, let me look in the comments, see if anyone mentioned it. Yeah, no one else mentioned it, but yes. I'm concerned. Why is there no... Yeah, no one mentioned it, but yeah, I don't think it was a Russia's mom joke. This is... Is this a sign that the apocalypse is coming? Is it... Well, we'll just have to wait and see. Anyways, I gotta run to the bathroom,